episode 2 of your Industry Underbelly podcast. We drag in the executives, the handlers, and all the shady behind the scenes creeps who've been orchestrating a mess for decades. This one, oh baby, it's even messier because we all know the artist ain't moving like that without somebody in a suit pulling strings and cutting checks behind the curtain. Y'all came back, you messy just like me. I love that for us. Welcome back to Industry Underbelly, the podcast where we snatch the wigs off the entertainment industry, expose the predators, and stir the pot till it boils over.
I was like, it's about to go down.
Dragging the real villains, the executives, the managers, the so-called gatekeepers who've been using their power to exploit young artists and fans for decades. Let me make it plain. These record label execs, some of them are just pimps in suits, point blank period. Let's talk about Chris Stokes, shall we? The man behind B2K, immature Marcus Houston. You know, for years, whispers been floating that Stokes wasn't just managing those young boys, he was managing them behind closed doors, allegedly. And guess who co-signed him? Guess who stayed silent? The industry. Because as long as the tour sold out and the girls screamed, nobody cared what was happening backstage. And don't think this is just urban music. Oh no, baby. Let me take y'all to the Hollywood casting couch, but music edition. Lou Pearlman, the man who created the Backstreet Boys and Sync whole boy band empire. Turns out he was a con artist and allegedly had a very inappropriate obsession with those young boys' image. Multiple lawsuits, financial fraud. But y'all think it stopped there? The whispers about inappropriate behavior, child, they've been floating since the 90s. But here's the real tea. The executives ain't working alone. It's a whole machine. The handlers, the assistants, the publicists, the lawyers writing NDAs so tight victims can't even breathe, let alone speak. And when a young artist, male or female, speaks up, they get blackballed, silenced, or conveniently crazy. Y'all remember when Tiffany Evans, former child singer, came forward talking about industry predators? Crickets. Or when JoJo, the lead Get Out girl, exposed how she was body shamed and controlled as a teen by label execs who promised fame in exchange for submission. See, the fame don't come free, it comes with terms, and sometimes those terms are disgusting. And don't sleep on the fashion execs either. Remember Jean-Luc Brunel, the modeling agent tied to Jeffrey Epstein? They weren't just scouting models, they were recruiting victims. Young girls promised careers, he ended abuse. Here's the bottom line. This industry, it protects power, not people. These execs don't just enable predators. Some of them are the predators. And until the culture starts holding the suits accountable, not just the artists, this cycle, it ain't stopping. So the next time you see a shining new teen pop star or boy band, ask yourself, who signed them? Who's in that ear? And who's really controlling the narrative behind the scenes? Hit me up if you got any industry tea, anonymous tips. Baby, my DMs stay open and protected. We telling it all. Next time, I'm real petty with it. We pulling out the old interview clips, the shady tour stories, and the suspect moments y'all miss from your face. Because sometimes the red flag's been there. Y'all just wasn't looking.